This deck just won the regional championship in Prague, and it's a deck that wasn't really on anybody's radar, and that is Dragapult Dudunsparce. This build is actually really interesting, as it's basically just a Dragapult as the attacker with a 1 copy of the Dudunsparce EX just in case, as well as 2 Munkidori, 1 Budu. There is no support Pokemon in this build. There is no Fez, there is no Latios, there is not even a Lake Game Closer in like the Blood Moon or Saluna. So how did this deck actually win? Well, we actually take a deep dive into the actual trainer / support cards. The first thing that jumps out to me is actually looking at the trainer cards is the consistency. 4 Lilies, 3 Boss, 3 Crispin, 2 Brox, 1 Ace of Relentless Mischief, so late game your Dragapult doesn't get KO'd, 4 Buddy Buddy, 4 Pokebed, 4 Ultra Ball, 2 Pokegear, 1 Night Stretcher, and the ace pack that we are running is Heroescape. It makes your Dragapult 420 HP or your Dudunsparce's EX 370 HP for these like Crestle, Cornerstone type of attackers. Even Cornerstone doesn't have a problem with Dragapult. The cool thing about the deck, it plays 1 Budu just so for the early game. But besides that, the deck is basically just a straight Dragapult attacking deck. With the Munkidoris there to help build up damage, especially with the Heroescape, you could tank a hit and then, put the damage elsewhere. The Heroescape is actually the MVP of the deck, as it allows your Dragapult to actually take 2 attacks from opponents' Dragapults, and you can just move the damage back over and then basically help wipe the board quicker, and nobody's really running a Jamming Tower or Tool Scrapper, so it was a really good call for this tournament. He does not play any form of hand disruption, so there is no Judge, nothing of that sort. Unfair Snap obviously is not there, but his build won, and it was actually pretty clean. He had some close games, especially in the top 4 match against Garchomp. But when he faced the Crustle, he basically won it pretty easily, especially with the Dudunsparce EX and Heroescape. He just put that in the active, and then the Munkidoris would help basically kill the Crustle that had like 300 plus HP with the Grass Energy and their own Heroescape. So this is the deck that won the most recent regional championships in Prague. It was piloted by Matthias. Congrats on the win. I'll have a full in-depth breakdown of the metagame later today. Hope you guys all have a good day and enjoy your Tuesday.